No, not particularly. You know, we still try and build from defense. It wasn't as good as we wanted tonight. We didn't play within ourselves defensively or within Brad's system for a large part of the game, but luckily we made enough plays on the offensive end, and you know, that was just trying to find myself in the right spot. You know, we had Kyrie out there, and he draws so much attention that he's going to find you in the right spot most of the time.
You guys had a lot of success attacking them out of the pick and roll. Is that something you anticipated going into tonight?
I think it's something that is tough for a lot of teams. With Kyrie coming off, you know, in the pick and roll, it makes it tough for him. And then Shane and Terry bring in a different look as well, and they got it going off the pick and rolls themselves. So there was a lot of different looks for them, and you know, night in, night out, we don't know exactly what's going to work, but we just try and go out there, and if we play it with pace and play within Brad's system, he usually puts us in the right spot.
You guys had a season low in points Monday, season high tonight. Just what was the biggest difference in that turnaround that you saw?
We made shots. You know, I think we just missed a few shots the last game. We missed some easy ones. That's what I saw when I was watching the film. It wasn't so much we weren't getting the right shots. We were just missing them a lot of the time. And tonight we were making a little bit more aggressive plays. I think we had a little bit more pace in our offense as well tonight, so that always helps.
Aaron, is there an adjustment when you play a team that plays the offensive voice the way they do?
You know, that was one of those things, the defensive end, that we weren't solid enough in. We knew that they were the #1 offensive rebounding team, and we just didn't adjust to it. We made enough plays, but we didn't make all the plays we could have, and we gave up a lot of easy points on second chance. So, you know, that's something that we're going to have to get better at, and, you know, they're not the only team that crashes the glass, so we're going to have to try and get better at it sooner rather than later as well.
You guys haven't had too many setbacks this year, but Friday it was a tough game to San Antonio. You come back with a huge defensive effort against the Pistons. Monday was kind of a disaster, and then you come back with 124 points tonight. Is that kind of the sign of a really good team to be able to shake off any type of setback?
That's one thing we're lucky about in the NBA. We're always playing a new game, so you got to have a short memory, and that's something that we've been able to do. But you know, we don't want to have to be having too many short memories. I think, because you know, we got to put the right effort out there every single time. And yeah, we didn't do that one game, and it hurt us. So it's one of those things that we don't want to have to learn from that mistake too often. I think one time should be enough, and we should be able to go out there and bring the right energy from start to finish for the rest of the season. Hopefully, you know, there's going to be some lulls, but more often than not, we want to go out there and put our best foot forward.
You've been playing some bigger minutes in the last few games. How much does that help just your offensive game kind of get in a rhythm?
It definitely helps. The more time you're out there on the court, the longer you're able to play with each other, and everyone gets more comfortable with it. So it's one of those things. I'm trying to take it as a positive and just trying to go out there and do the right thing offensively. You know, I always say I build myself from defense, but yeah, I still haven't been as good on defense as I want to be. There's still a few things where I wasn't helping enough, and you know, it's one of those things that I'm still trying to get better at. And I think as a team, we still have a lot of room to improve defensively, which everyone saw tonight. So yeah, it's always good being out there. You know, more time you play, the more comfortable you feel, for sure.
How much more challenging is it defensively with guys coming in and going out, especially at that end where communication is so important?
Yeah, we just didn't talk enough. You know, when we do talk, it doesn't really matter who we have on the court. But when we play within ourselves and don't communicate well, then it makes it tough on all of us out there. So I think when we did talk tonight, we made the right plays defensively, and when we didn't, then they started getting what they wanted. So we got to go out there and dictate their offense for them more so than, you know, just reacting.